Okay, Professor O'Keefe back here again on Earth, Google Earth, web that is, and I'm going to show you this time how to create some lines and areas if you desire, excuse me, to put those into your virtual field trip. So let's go again. Let's see, to projects. See, I've got a couple of these going on here. I'm going to create them in the VFT example. Now, I had created one in class that I did for you live last Thursday. This time I'm going to create another one here that you can view at your leisure. I'll do essentially the same thing, only a little bit slower. So first I'll do a line. And in this case, if you want to add a line or a shape, you use this tool right here. The other one is the place mark, which we did with the Matterhorn. So remember, I was going to do a line tracing out my flight path from London Heathrow, which I know is there. And I'm going to zoom way out. And I have this pretty much memorized by now. As you may know, I was talking about how I unexpectedly flew above the Arctic Circle, or poleward of the Arctic Circle, on my journey back from London recently. We do Great Circle, or airlines usually do Great Circle routes because they're the shortest routes. This was a modified one. At any rate, this is simple to trace out like this. And then I'm going to just go to Tom Bradley Airport right there. Double click at the end and you're done. You double click, it will bring up a series of dialog boxes where if this were a feature, you could add a picture. They'll give it a name. Mine is flight path from LHR to LAX. And in here, I'm going to mention that this was the first time I crossed the Arctic Circle. Yay! Crossing the Antarctic Circle is going to be a little more difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pictures in here. I'm going to select them from my device. We will go up to, what was it? Desktop. Desktop, please. Arctic Circle. There's a couple of pictures of me. Hey. Whoops, let me put this one in first. You have to do them, unfortunately, one at a time. So, go back there. One showing a Great Circle route. Maybe I want to talk about that. So this is an actual Great Circle route. You'll see how mine was modified, a little bit more exaggerated. And for good measure, here's a picture of the screen close to where the farthest north was. And then lastly, a picture of what it looks like basically down below the airplane. You can do a couple of other things if you wanted to. You could change the color. You can change the thickness of the line, which for my case, since I'm going to probably set a view with this zoomed out so you can see the route, I'm going to do two things. If I wanted to highlight this, I would probably choose a clean map style so there's no clouds or anything. And zoomed out here, I can see the actual route. So let me go back into my feature. And anything else I want to Let's just see. Now, there's no real reason to orient the globe any other way other than that. That's probably good right there. And then I'd hit capture the view. So that's an example of a line on a map. Now we will pause for a second, and I'm going to get some materials ready so we can do a area. Be right back.